everybody, this is SapphireofNight. Today we're doing some GTA. I'll be quick and honest with you. I haven't recorded GTA since April. It is now June. So there's been a lot of changes, like now that I have more than just my office business. I now own the agency, the garment factory. I just purchased my first large warehouse. And the vehicle warehouse. Let's see. I also now own a motorcycle club, the Coke locker, and the cash factory, and a bunker. When I first started all the recordings, all I had was the nightclub and the office, because I bought the office years before I started recording. And I didn't even buy a warehouse when I got the office originally. Another change is I now have more vehicles. The agency really has helped me, I'll be honest, has helped me gain a lot of money. On the side, I also own the garment factory. I can't remember if I've said that, but I did do some defib missions. What I like to do is focus on doing the 2x missions if I can. Like last week, before recording this, because this is the first week of June, the week before the video is coming out, it was the yacht. I don't own the yacht, and there was no way I was getting enough money for the yacht to do any of the yacht missions. This week it's stuff in regards to warehouses. And the 3x thing is the vehicle cargo special thing, which I don't own. And yeah. Well, not. I don't have unlocked. I just barely the day before recording this got that. And then 2 days before this is when I got the my first large warehouse. And I'm trying to grind out to get basically 3 million. So I can get the other 2 large warehouses that I want. One of which costs almost 2 million, it's 1.9 million. And that's the only one of the 3 that I'm willing to let slide if I don't get it in time. Which I don't have much time because I have 2 days to get it basically. Before the game updates and changes what the 2x is, so it won't be on sale anymore. And the big issue with it being what it is for this week was simply I had things to do IRL that meant I was barely on. I mostly just did my dailies, which is the stash house and the juice cache and maybe the gun van.
I got this. Back before you know
Danger Man's not on. He hasn't really been interested in playing GTA lately.
Catch you around.
It's understandable, I guess, because we've been just grinding it. And he doesn't like the grind. He wants to do fun shenanigans. And meanwhile, we have an endless grind to fulfill. We're gonna go to my motorcycle club and I'm gonna swap vehicles. And I'm gonna do something I don't like doing, which is a resupply for the motorcycle club. Not because getting the fragile supplies back to the motorcycle club is extremely hard. I just get out of the vehicle and fight the baddies. The issue is, I don't know why I'm having issues in GTA if I am. Occasionally the van will glitch out for me and act like it's on 3 wheels, and it's next to impossible to drive. My small warehouse, which was basically right over there, I no longer have because I sold it when I grabbed the large. Gonna do the same thing when I grab the medium. Not medium. Do the more expensive of the large ones, which is, I think, 2.2 million? Or is it more? I can't remember.
Alright.
I'm gonna return the storage. Let's do this real quick. That way I can summon my bike back. Oh, there's my bike right there. I'll still do this real quick, because this isn't easy 60k. As long as I don't mess up,
You've been treating yourself at
I
the
get
bike shop?
60k at least. Chocolate brown. I will say this. The thing out of all my businesses, I hate resupplying
Decisions.
is manually doing the warehouses. And mainly because sometimes it's just a pain.
That is hot, if I do say so myself.
And the bunker. More so the bunker, because sometimes the bunker acts like you can put you on missions that really should be with 2
Just
people,
don't let him catch you speeding. Or do.
even if you're by
Whatever.
yourself. I will say this, I've never had to do a 4.
Now you got something
Granted, I
serious
haven't
under the
done it
hood.
that much. Bodywork.
Wow, she looks good.
Okay,
Not that she didn't
exhaust.
already.
Side slash. Fuel tanks.
Now that's an attractive bike. For a serious hardened criminal.
And then bumper. But yeah, this is like one of the easy ways to just get 50k. Technically speaking, 60k, as long as you don't damage the vehicle. And really, the only vehicle I've had that's a bike is with driving it and getting it damaged is the Strider. And that's with me driving recklessly. I am not a great driver in GTA. I tend to crash into some of the things. Sometimes it's purposeful, sometimes it's not. But yeah, we'll do a resupply run, which is only going to give you 20k, by the way. The Motorcycle Club bar really only gives you 20k for running the bar. I don't know if the Garment Factory, which is the defib missions, if it's safe, holds 250,000 or not, but it is a smaller safe. Something I probably will look into at some point. gosh. Do this. But yeah, I thought I would do a video where I'm just updating you guys. As I said, it's been a couple months since I last recorded GTA. And as you guys see, I am ranked 150 now. I will admit, sometimes I'm ignoring my motorcycle businesses.
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it
But
to you.
the thing is, I really don't need them constantly filled up because one, they really do require me to have multiple people on, and sometimes people aren't on. Okay. And since I said I'm gonna do it for good, I just want to record it and see if it'll happen in one video. Last time I tried to do that, I couldn't get into OBS. I didn't check beforehand that I could hit the window key. But sometimes it still traps me. Which is the original reason why GTA didn't immediately start being recorded. That, and we were just weren't back into it at that point. But because I do play a lot of GTA, this is now going on to a Tuesday, Monday basis where not Tuesday, Monday. Bleh. My brain is on the fact that I'm getting low on TNT videos, which is for Tuesdays. It's gonna be on a Monday, Friday basis. With Fridays, it's alternating rounds, and then because I really don't want to do modded Minecraft right now, and I don't know what the issue with the pack is, even though I built the pack, I think the issue, and we just haven't had time for me to rebuild it. And I've been playing a lot of GTA. That I want it weekly, but I didn't want it weekly in the sense of I'm getting rid of realms. I paid for the realms. It's the one thing I paid for of everything we're recording, because it has to require a server.
Hey.
Okay, I'm in.
What's your poison?
I will say this, if it does glitch out, I hope I don't need to go up the hill. I did not think about where I parked the bike. This is my favorite bike. Apparently it's not free, but I remember it being free. Or swear I got it for free. Clearly I'm wrong, or something changed since I last played, or I got it from the wheel or something. Because there's no way I spent money in GTA for the bike, because that was my minor rule of I'm not paying for vehicles back then. Because back then, really, I didn't do anything to actually get money. I didn't have any businesses outside the office, and even then the office wasn't set up. And the main thing we played way back then with my group that's not a recording group, we don't play GTA anymore, is survivals. one of the next videos will be me soloing a survival. It's actually probably a custom survival because I don't think Rockstar created it. It's called Stats. And there's one big reason why you can solo it, especially if you're not going the melee route for it and just using guns, is because the NPCs are all holding knives. And stats, as you mentioned, is to get your melee and shooting skill up. I don't know how far we're gonna go for this video. Bare minimum, we're just gonna do a grabbing of the supplies. For the monster cope, just to see if I'm having the issue or if I need to be recording every time I do it or something. I don't know. Another thing that's happened recently is I bought the penthouse. Granted, I only bought it for the cheapest version of it with no upgrades. Actually, so I upgraded the colors or something. Or the wall. It was either the colors or the wall paper. Because one, I didn't have enough money to do a full thing because that's like 6 million. Two, the whole big reason for it was, well, I eventually do plan on getting it fully how I want it. Basically, Shadow was prepping for the Diamond Casino heist, and she mentioned she needs to film the office, and the only way to do that was have someone have own penthouse to get into that office. So I decided, you know what, I'll do it because, as I said, I don't fuck. It's just grindy, but I can get the money I need pretty easily. Like the agency, I'm gaining basically 100k every other mission. Without it being on 2 times, because it's between like 38 and 69,000. Because I'm going to be doing this weekly, and I don't plan to do every time with people, feel free to comment what you want me to see me doing. Like, do you want to see me working on my motorcycle club businesses? Do a sell in the nightclub? Rather than doing a sell for anything, usually is going to require me to have somebody with me. I think only the nightclub I can solo. But doing supply missions and whatnot, and doing most of the agency missions, I can do by myself. And my rule for the supply vehicles are fragile, and I guess for the vehicles that I'm getting for the vehicle warehouse is if enemies show up, I get out of the vehicle and fight them. Just return. And I really just hope this doesn't do the 3-wheel thing. But I'm recording this part because if it does, I want you guys to see me struggle. Oh god, buffering. And as you see, I'm trying to be careful and not bump into anything. One, I don't know if bumping into something triggers it. But getting in and out of the vehicle does seem to fix it a little. No, don't turn because I'm in the wrong lane. And just hold on to it. I say we can do it with this. This seems to happen at random for me, and what will happen when I'm going through with is just constant spinning and no power to go uphill. Which is why the one time it freaking did it, and I had to go up the slope towards the city, I just couldn't do it, and actually ran out of time on that one. The one thing I hate about some missions is they technically speaking all have a timer. It's just some timers get reset if you do certain things. And I hate the hidden timers in that sense. So well, yeah. But yeah, I mostly actually ignore the Marshall Club, not because it doesn't give me good business, because it's technically speaking, it's easier to fill up than the bunker. I do ignore tent and the supplies because, as I said, the fin does give me issues occasionally. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it just starts glitching out. But out of all the businesses, I'm probably gonna have to do some missions where I'm getting crates because the large has 111, and that's a lot to just constantly be telling your employee to be filling it. I don't really like soloing the crates, so I might wait for people to be willing to do that with me. Refilling for the Monster Club, pretty easy. The only ones I find annoying is where I have to hunt down a van, sticky bomb it, and then drive the vehicle back. Only because if the vehicle is ever has a way to be in motion, I just struggle to keep up with it. And get in front of it and take over the drive. As for the warehouse, it's really just the airplane one, not airplane. The words the helicopter one where you have to chase down a helicopter and shoot it down to get the crate. My main vehicle I tend to be using lately is the Minister, and it is not fast, and it looks like it wants to off-road. It does not. Like, I don't know if I need to change what I have for tires and all or not. That's something I might ask Shadow on. Because she might know. Because she knows vehicles better than me. Or did she play story? I do not play story.
How you doing, Oop? Hell yeah!
But yeah. As for the bunker, because I don't like supplying it, if no one's on to supply it with me, how I'm gonna play it is I'm just gonna buy supplies, even though it's less worth it. Simply because I don't want to deal with it. Giving me a two-person mission when I'm only one person. Also, another note, I actually play on a closed friend session. I could play on a closed crew session, but friend is usually easier. Quick note, you cannot really do much with your businesses. Why am I going through this tree? In an invite session. technically speaking, the best way to do is public, but public can be hella toxic. So I don't like doing missions
Be safe.
that way. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. I'll do my dailies real quick for you guys. I'd rather do the GPS first, because if I have to lose the cops, it's more annoying.
Peace, dude.
But yeah, unless I have someone with me, bunker, I'm probably just gonna pay for, even though it's technically not worth it. Martial Club stuff, when I'm actually bothering to work on them, I can fill myself. If I have other people helping me, that's great. Oops.
What the hell is
Classic
going
me
on
being terrible
here?
driving. Does not pay attention. Like, I know GTA is not the greatest game. Like, for instance, the GPS sucks when I'm trying to click on my cash factory, because every time I click on it, it tries to put me on the bridge that's above the cash factory, basically, or slightly adjacent above. So I have nowhere to go, which I do, thankfully. What's in here? I will say the gun van is the worst thing for me to keep up on. Because one, I own most of the weapons. The only ones I don't have that are really just exclusive to this, or it's the pistol for the Diamond Casino, which is the ceramic pistol.
Now that right
Which
there will make an impression.
I think there's just one gun that I'm missing from this,
Only
unless I just
sold
haven't
by
seen it
yours
cycle.
truly.
And I'm full this is like the hardest daily challenge for me to actually bother to keep up with.
Alright, find me again soon.
Because, as I said, I own basically all the weapons. And the only reason really it's worthwhile to go to is cheaper armor, explosives, and maybe ammo of the guns you're using for it. And you have to find it or drive by where it is. Sometimes you can search for where it might be. Just like how you can search for where the cheese cache is if you're really struggling to find it. But that requires knowing the location name and whatnot. Like a minor trick that I have learned from Shadow is you can hear beeping, and then if you're on controller, on top of the beeping that you will hear from slightly sound wise from more so one ear than the other, is the controller will vibrate. And as a keyboard user, I'm sorry, I don't get that. I don't get the vibrate. I have been told many a time driving is better on controller, but shooting is way better on keyboard. Can I drive up? No, it's too steep. Here's not too steep. Don't think my minister could have done that though. Get up there. Get it up there. But yeah, this is mostly just an update video and showing you some stuff I can do by myself. You know what? Because I can.
Oh my god. Every time.
I'll do a agency mission. Just let me check the time. I can maybe get away with doing an agency mission. Might have to go spin the wheel first though. I'm doing my dailies first.
You're a dick without a dick.
GTA.
I'm nearly there.
Oh, you about to get dealt with right now.
Beg my
Fuck
pardon.
me in the ass. You wanna know?
And
What
it's
you
Marcel.
doing? Whoa, I'm sorry. Okay.
I thought I'm just running because I know some of the areas it likes to be in.
I'd rather
Fuck that shit.
¿Qué pasa?
It's not right,
Es un
it's not right
moron.
here.
Soy pequeño pero fuerte.
It's not right there. Or is it at that range? There's a single jammer that's gonna distract me.
Yeah, brother.
And it's right there. And of course I'm wanted. Stop wearing a gun! You're faster without the gun! And no. I just want my bike. I'm just sitting here for a second. Below my bike. So the police don't find me. I am one with the tree. Fun fact, my company used to be called Forever... Not... Bleh. My company used to be called Evil Tree because trees are evil because they're an immoral object and hard to draw. At least I struggle to draw them. I'm better at drawing them, at least. But I changed it to Forever Lost Incorporated, and then Forever Lost Co. for the Motorcycle Club. And can I even get back to my bike? There we go. Bike acquired. Okay, we're gonna go do my stash house. Do the wheel. And I'll do one agency mission for you guys. And then that'll be the episode. Just have to be careful going down so I don't flip the bike. Ah! If there wasn't a vehicle there, I would have been fine. Also, my character does not like wearing helmets, apparently. I plan on eventually making an outfit with a helmet, and I'll just keep to that when riding a bike. So there is only one mission I refuse to do for the agency by myself, and that's asset protection. Simply because I have trouble believing I can actually keep the assets actually protected by myself. Like, I have vehicles that will make gunning down the enemies easy. Actually, let me try doing this action. Damn it. Like, I have the car. Its gun is really good at blowing things up. Menacer is pretty decent. I think it's a little bit slower than what the car can do, but it's less armored. The car is less armored. Eh. Like, if I eventually get like an insurgents that can also have a gun, and that one actually has a shield. That might be useful, but as I said, protecting multiple sides seems like it's gonna be a pain. Okay, let me just turn my bike around. And I will admit, I usually am driving around on the Menacer. It's just bike is faster. And actually, I will put my bike away, and I'll see if I can actually remember for once to actually go to the informant desk on my way down. Oh wait, I'm going to the Diamond Casino next. Because I need to spin the wheel soon. Okay, what I like to do for the stash house is
Where you gotta go
this.
now?
And that sometimes will kill most of them. Not all of them. Never all of them. I'm on the wrong pistol. It's fine. Okay, before I do the save, I'm actually gonna fix that so it says Diamond Casino. I might be a bit early to the Diamond Casino, but there's no way I'm getting a mission done fast enough. Ah, hurry up. Wait. 2 seconds. There's no way I can do a mission fast enough for the agency, even though some of them can be really quick. Okay, where is the sticky? There's the sticky. 5291. And if any luck, this will be a weapons crate. What? What was it again? 52091. Ugh. She used to being 81. Okay. But if I'm lucky, this will be a weapons crate and not for the Morsco Club. Really, I hope it's not for the Morsco Club, because, as I said, if I wanted to, I can refill both of those pretty easily. The dangers of using a car. Not using a car. This. It's okay, I can still get away. I just want my bike. Make sure my... Oh, that's just it. That was pretty good on me. actually just do this. And yay, it was for the weapons. Remember one time I got annoyed because it did cache and the cache was almost full and I was purposely not filling it. Just so I could deal with it later. And then one time I also got annoyed because they did cocaine and I had that full. I had just filled it before I did the stash house. Like a minor thing I have been starting to work on is the missions for the Acid Lab. I don't know when I'm finished yet. The annoying thing about the Acid Lab is the missions leading for are missions that kick you out of your session. And which means when I'm done with the mission, it throws me into a public. Whether that be an empty or a partially filled session, that's a different story. Like a minor thing is we kind of wish our group had more people interested in D&D, not D&D, in GTA. To join us to do stuff. Like, sure, we only need 4 for heist, technically speaking.
Yo, don't fucking look at me like that.
This isn't exactly
But get a
bling,
load of
good
this.
son of
Ask
a
me if I
bitch.
give a shit.
But,
What
yeah.
was gonna happen? Nah, dickhead. Guess who I was sitting next to? Fucking Bruce Spade, man.
Let's see what it says. I have 10 minutes. Okay,
A reminder to our VIP members, take advantage of our luxury valet, limousine, and helicopter services.
Let's go upstairs. They haven't really poked the penthouse outside of a cutscene.
Only in Los Santos.
I wanted to get something.
Okay. One thing I need to remember is, if I can, is to set the casino as my spawn point. Holy, that is fancy.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I get emotional about this stuff too, Violet.
Why do you need a TV in a bathroom?
Recycling, placenta cakes. You know, I became a liberal at a very young age. My parents were violent.
I'm not one of those people who go in there to, you know.
They go back and forth for me now.
Is this wine? This is wine.
My parents moved here as immigrants from Vice City and built a huge empire, exploiting people.
Oops, did not mean to get a close up on my
Father
chest.
made a fortune strip mining, foiling, dumping toxic pollution, and marketing tobacco. Surprise. And much more interestingly, he belittled me constantly. And then he died before he could write me out of his will. And so I became the majority shareholder in a huge multinational company.
Please note, I have just barely upgraded.
And a freak green energy accident, which gave me
Outfits. I love this. I can make it glow. Actually, I can do that right now. No one's on. it would be under appearance, actually. Where is it? Am I confused? Okay. On, it just glows. Flash. Suddenly flashes. Pulse. Which is very hard to see in a lit room. Let me just turn it on. So I'm glowing. Trying to think of what else I can do within like 10 minutes.
Violet, it's that kind of hyper-sexualized clothing that exploits.
I can tell you, for one, the next business I am getting for the Mercer Club is the meth, followed by the weed, which are the last two that I need, I believe.
I think I'm gonna pick up smoking. Shit, fine then.
I love how this is not even the swimsuit I have selected as swimwear. And this is what it puts me in. Okay. Like, things I kind of wish was a perk for owning a penthouse is you have an option once a day to, when you
Ready for
spin
some
the
real
wheel,
excitement?
and only
Bet
when
on the
you're spinning the
ponies
wheel,
at the Inside
to
Track, the premier
respin if you
horse
didn't
racing
like it,
lounge at the
just
Diamond
once.
Casino and Resort.
Let's say I landed on discount because I don't like discount, which is true. Suddenly, I'm like, I get a prompt right after. Do you want to accept or do you want to respin? And then you get one chance to respin. Like, that would be a nice perk. Instead, it's just gambling. Which means I can do, if I wanted to, I could do higher stakes of this one. Which I'm not gonna do, because I don't have enough chips for that. What is this? Oh, it's a mission. I don't know how worth that is. I'll look into the missions. Like, maybe I'll do the missions. I don't know. This is just gonna be a long video. This is gonna be a little over an hour, I think. I don't really care if I get the car. Personally, I would prefer getting cash.
Was he a real cop?
Best to assume everyone
Huh. Did not know I could get this.
What's wrong, Lauren? Nothing. I just wish the others were here. Oh, come on. We don't need them. Me and you. All aboard the Hot Mess Express.
I don't
Can
like
I get a
bugs.
choo-choo?
No offense.
Choo-choo. There we go. Let me know if you need help.
No cats? Rude. Maybe for this one? That's a cat.
Coming off, haven't just started. Yeah. Who's emotionally unavailable now, Julie?
Last ride before she's a bride. Get her while she's hot.
Things I won't look at otherwise.
Just wait till you see the next dare card. Oh God, you are relentless. So you recognize me? Maybe?
I'm well aware that GTA is marketed toward men. Hence all the anime stuff. Which apparently is now illegal in Texas.
Okay, time for the next question in the groom quiz. We asked Jason, where was your first kiss? At the mall?
Oh good, my employee got me 2 crates instead of 1.
What? I've never made out with anyone in
Can
Burger
I spin the
Shot.
wheel yet?
Uh-oh. Awkward.
You know what? Because this video has been going on a while, we're gonna end how we started. Me going to tell the employee to get more crates. Let's see what I win from the casino thing first. Clothing, which is fine. Saves me from having to buy it. Get my daily bonus.
How can I help you?
Always get your visitor
Just a
bonus
moment.
because it adds up.
Who's emotionally unavailable now, Julie?
Okay, time for another dare.
Okay. Maybe the next episode I'll do some agency missions. Or it'll be me soloing the survival like I said I could do. But feel free to comment below what you would like to see me doing GTA, and if you would rather want me to do stuff with friends, like sells, aka selling shipment stuff for businesses / cargo. One random thing that I have a hard time remembering in regards to my friends in GTA, Shadow, Steven, his twin, and Darkspy, is the alien tech weapons, the Up and Atomizer, Widowmaker, and the Unholy Hellbringer. I have a hard time remembering you can't get it in the gun store because I bought it in the gun store way back when it was still in the gun store. And now it's in the gun ban. And only in the gun ban, which means we're just waiting for it to appear in the gun ban. But technically speaking, it's on a level 1 unlock. Or level 5 unlock. Or something like that. Because I remember way back before I recorded, back when we still went onto public sessions, me and my sister, which we really shouldn't have been because hackers. So many hackers. Hackers and griefers are like the biggest reason why I don't like playing on public.
It's been way too long.
there was this level 10, and we were like at least 20, if not 50, rank 50 or something like that. And they had the alien tech weapons, and we're just like, yeah, this person totally 100% got themselves a shark card just to buy the alien tech weapons. Okay, please, right here.
How's things? Good?
This is gonna
You
take
got it.
forever to
Leave it to
fill.
me.
I will say that. Which is
See you
why,
later.
as I said, I'm probably gonna be forced to actually do some cargo missions. Which I'm gonna try to only do with people backing me up, but no guarantees. But if you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. And this has been Sapphire of Night, who is forever lost. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!